Hello, I'll be doing a speed build on the Kotobukiya SOUSAI SHOJO TEIEN Koyomi Takanashi. Look at this beautiful illustration on the cover of the instructional pamphlet. Very lovely. Inside is a sheet of paper to request extra parts if you live in Japan. I don't live in Japan, so I won't be using that. And a folded piece of paper showing everything the kit includes. I already went through my kit and checked off everything on the list to make sure I had everything. This is a model kit line of just regular girls with the designs done by the Japanese illustrator In Morikoro. I already built the after school cafe table kit Kotobukiya makes, so this will now be my second model kit. It's my first model kit of a person though, so I was very excited for this build. As a total noob to model kit building, I was a little bit worried the instructions would be hard to understand, but they were very easy to understand right away. I didn't have any problems following the instructions. I hate nub marks though. I spent a lot of time trying to cut off the annoying bits of plastic. I still couldn't get them all off completely though, or some left some really bad stretch marks. I need to do a bit of research and probably some more practice to figure out how to better take care of those. I'm going to try to use a blade to shave off the last little bit next time and see if that helps removing them all the way, or at least keeping it looking nice. I have no interest in painting this kit or any kit anytime soon, so I want them to look the best they can without needing to paint over them. I don't mind the little nicks I make myself though, those don't bother me at all. There's the first part of one of the heads finished. I know it took forever, but I wanted to take my time with this build to try to make as few mistakes as possible. Although I don't mind when I mess up, I still want to do my best when building a kit. I really enjoy making things with my hands, so model kit building is definitely becoming one of my new favorite hobbies. And that's how the first hairpiece looks finished and ready for a faceplate. I wasn't sure if you could swap the faceplates between heads, so I wasn't sure which face to put with this hairstyle. I went with the angry face. I later tried taking one of the faces out and just give up because it seemed like more stress than I was willing to put on the figure. It seems like you are able to swap the faces between heads though, but I'm just not going to bother with that. These figures have really shiny hair, and at first I didn't like that. It looked kind of cheap to me, but now I just think about it like the girls have healthy shiny hair and I see it as a good thing. But they do a full-on paint on these figures for their promo pics. They painted the hair matte, so I got used to the shiny hair just to see the figures with matte hair on the website. I know the idea is they look fine just out of the box, or you can paint them. But I just thought that was kind of funny. I got this kit because it already looks so good just right out of the box, and it seemed like an easy build. These kits are supposed to have less parts than a typical model kit, so these are supposed to be easier to build. I for sure think this is an easy kit to build. I'm a total beginner and this was super simple. You have to be sure of what you're doing and follow the instructions correctly and be a bit gentle, but I feel like that goes without saying for most things. If you're handling any figure, then you should do it with care. The quality control on this kit, at least the one I got, is very good. I didn't have any bad scuffs or discoloration or anything like that. I believe all the parts are just molded plastic, so there isn't any paint anywhere they could have messed up. But the faces are all done really well, like the eyes and the paint on the mouth and stuff. One of the other things that really sold me on this kit is how much variety it has. You have 3 different faces, 3 different hairstyles, you get the skirt in 3 different positions, 2 sets of legs, regular articulated legs, and a pair of fixed sitting legs. I think her regular legs sit down fine enough, so I was surprised to see they included that. I'm not complaining, believe me, give me all the extra parts. And the sitting legs look really nice too. You also get 2 styles of underwear, which is cool. They're the same pattern, but one is a little skimpier than the other. Plus you get the accessories, which include an open book, a closed book, a cell phone, folded glasses, and a briefcase. Oh, and the 3 blank faceplates and eye decals. So you still have to paint the mouth and like the blush, which sounds very advanced to me, but that is an option. They give you 3 pairs of glasses to go on each face too. And the glasses are completely clear. You could paint like the rims to give her like red glasses like she has in the illustration. But I like clear glasses, so I'm happy with them the way they are. The design of this figure is really pretty in my opinion. I like her short hair and the styles they put it in. Her outfit is very cute. I like the colors of it. And she has nice facial expressions. I personally don't like the design of the first girl in this line. She has long dark hair. It's a nice looking figure, just not my cup of tea. I don't like the colors of her outfit as much as this one. They have another version of this figure with a different color scheme called the Dreaming Style Classical Ivy, and the first character in this line, Madoka Yuki, has another version as well called Dreaming Style Fresh Berry. They also have another character coming out. The new one has long blonde hair, and her Dreaming Style version is called Noble Rose with pinky violet colored hair. I was gonna buy the new character in either her regular or Dreaming Style version, but I'm just gonna pass on it. As much as I like this figure, I don't think I need any more from this line, mostly because of the scale. Now, usually I don't care about scale. If I like something, then I don't care what size it is. I actually like posing different size figures with each other. But since I collect mostly Figma figures and this figure is close to that size, I kind of wanted her to mingle with my Figma figures. But she's just a bit too big to perfectly fit in with them. She is a 1/10 scale and Figma figures are about 1/12 scale. I still don't understand the whole scale thing. But 1/12 scale is about 6 inches and 1/6 is around 12 inches. So the smaller the second number, the taller the figure is. Since she is 1/10 scale and Figma figures are around 1/12 scale, she's a lot taller than my female Figmas and just barely shorter than my tall male Figmas. So she's just too big to perfectly fit in with them, which is a bit of a bummer for me. I still love her though, and I have a lot of fun posing her with my other figures, but I just don't think I need any more figures of this scale in my collection. Not at this time, anyway. Assembling this kit was very easy. The forearm piece actually slides out of the upper arm piece though, like really easily. It's not like completely falling apart or anything, but when I'm posing her, pieces do easily come off. Mostly the arms, like the lower forearm. It stays in pretty well though, unless I'm like moving her arms around, so I just have to push it back in when I'm posing her. This figure feels very different than what I'm used to. It almost feels like it's made out of glass. I know that probably sounds weird, but it's the only way I know how to describe it. It's super lightweight and feels kind of hollow. I feel like I have to be more gentle with it than I do other figures. Here is the torso all finished. I love the colors so much. The blue jacket with the red and white bow looks very nice. And I think they did a good job on her anatomy. I think it overall just looks great. Now I'm starting on her lower body. The underwear part was probably the most confusing for me. I wasn't really sure if I was putting the pieces in the right place. And I pretty much just randomly picked which underwear I wanted on which pair of legs. But from the looks of it, I think you can only put the cheekier pair on the sitting legs. I'm not 100% sure on this, but the way it lines up seems like only the one pair would work and not the other pair. Okay, I just looked at the instructions again, and they have the fuller pair listed as 1 for the front piece and 2 for the back piece, and they tell you to use them for the standing legs. And the skimpier pair is listed as 3 and 4, and they say to use them for the sitting legs. I didn't notice that at first, but it's certainly there. I just got lucky putting the right pair with the correct legs. I love the look of her with her skirt off. I think she looks so cute like that. Like she's just lounging around the house or something. You can see here with her legs bent that she can definitely sit just fine with these legs, but I'm so happy they have the extra sitting legs. The stand they included has a fun color, and I really like the puzzle piece design. It's better than a plain base in my opinion, but I don't use stands like ever, so it really doesn't affect me. But the stand works just fine. I'm really happy they included these accessories. I love books, so this is a fun accessory in my opinion. These sitting legs are so cute. They did a really great job on these. And that's the whole build. I had a lot of fun building this kit and I really love how it turned out. I have some extra parts here, like this extra neck piece, this hair piece, this red hair bow, 3 front hair pieces, these white book pieces that I don't really understand, the eye decals, and 4 faceplates. I cut some more hands off to get her in some poses, and now you can see her with all her different heads and skirts and accessories. And she looks great posed with a cafe set. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to this channel. I only have 24 subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Thank you for watching.